Hey everybody, Sean here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in NBA 2K22 going for the boss achievement. This is to win a WNBA game on Hall of Fame difficulty. What you want to do first is you want to head into the features. We're going to pretty much copy what we did for the men's achievement. So go into settings first, make sure you set the difficulty to Hall of Fame, and make sure you crank the quarter length all the way down to a minute. Make sure fatigue and injuries are both turned off, and then make sure you back out. Of course, just like last time, we can't adjust these sliders. However, we can tweak the roster. So make sure you go to Create Roster. This time around, instead of going to NBA, you want to go to WNBA, and then that should allow you to edit the women's roster. Go to Official 2K Sports Roster, and then just make sure, just like last time, you edit things to your liking. There are less players to work with, so that should make things a little easier. So just do the same thing. Make sure you stack the team you are playing as with super OP players, and then stack the team that you're going against with super weak players. And if you need further adjustments, you can edit individual players. So make sure you crank everyone who you are playing with and their stats up super high, and then anyone you are playing against, make sure you crank their stats down super low. And then once you have the roster to your liking, you can back out and then save it. So this is going to be a little time consuming. However, if you do take your time to punch in all of the numbers, you should be good for a super easy time when we actually get into the game. So just put however much time you see fit into this to make things easier, and then once you are ready, it's time to actually hop into the game. So once everything is all saved, we're going to head back to the main menu, go into Play Now. This time around, you want to make sure you go to Play WNBA, which is the second option. And then what you want to do, once you get to this screen, is you want to click in the left stick to bring up the roster, and then make sure you go to User Created Roster. Pick the first one, which should be your name, and it's going to be the local one. Make sure you are playing against the team that you put all of the super powerful players on, and make sure you are playing against the super weak team. Start up the game. Strategy is going to be the same as the men's achievement. What you want to do is you want to make sure you prioritize shots that are going to be super close to the basket, because even on Hall of Fame difficulty, the game is going to be a little challenging. So just make sure you try your best to outscore the other team, and then with those 1 minute quarters, the game should fly by super quickly. If you do mess up, you can just try again. Again, with the 1 minute quarters, the game is going to be quick enough where trying to start over isn't too big of a deal. But once you manage to eke out the win, you should be good for the achievements and all of the achievements related to the lower difficulties. Just like the men's achievements, these difficulties will stack, so you should also be good for She's Got Game for 15 gamer score. That's for doing a WNBA game on Superstar and winning. And of course, what we were here for, the boss achievements for 30 gamer score for winning a WNBA game on Hall of Fame. So 2 achievements, and that's all there is to it.